Itong mga picks natin, led of course by the inspiration from Asi Taulava. Everybody definitely stepped up. Wala Tautua. Yung Troy Rosario, siya yung parang naging zone buster doon. Yung pagkakat niya doon sa backdoor, parang yun na naging solusyon. Nababagsakan siya ng pasa at nakakakuha siya ng mga layup.
Yeah, nakakatuwa yun for a rookie, no, coming out of college. And now, makikita mo, he's really proving himself that he really deserves to, to play in big-time basketball in the PBA. So maganda yun na napatunayan niya na ang kanyang kakayahan against the Giants of Russia.
At itong magiging starters ngayon para dito sa Japan, Tabuse, Michuhara, Kanamaru, Furukawa at yung star player nga nila na si Joji Takeuchi. Our front line will have their hands full as Jet Troy Rosario will get the starting nod kasama si Pingris, Morwood David and Jason Castro William. Si Asi Taulava at si Sanitos hindi maglalaro sa ball game na ito. Sila muna yung pahinga.
Well, it's good. Magandang discarding ginawa ni Coach Tab because he knows that the front line of Japan are shooters from the outside or from the perimeter. So it's good to have Troy Rosario extend out because he can keep up or keep in step with those perimeter players from Japan. Lalo na sila yung mga malalaki na talaga pipilitin i-draw out kung si Asi man ang ating malaki in the middle.
At sa malamang din, inire-reserva si Asi para bukas sa ating pagtapat kina Hamad Haddadi at sa Iran. First quarter about to get underway at sa atin ng Phoenix Petroleum. Phoenix, fuel the dream. Sabi nga, matapos nung napakagandang performance ni Asi Kako, naparami ulit yung sumaludo kay Kuya Asi at 42 years old. Si Asi nga lang daw talaga ang forever.
It's all about respect. And Asi commands a lot of respect. The mere fact that he's been here playing for Gilas many times before. Kita mo pa rin yung kanyang sakripisyo really helping us out.
Gilas Pilipinas with first possession. Jason Castro Williams misses, but there is Troy Rosario. The young gun puts it off the glass for two.
So you see how aggressive Troy Rosario is, and that's the reason why you need a guy like that who's versatile, who can guard the perimeter, and he's guarding Takeuchi right now from the outside. So Gabe Norwood really pressuring hard, and makikita naman natin dito yung laro ng ating Gilas boys. Talaga naka-pressure sila from the backcourt, naka-pressure sila from the perimeter. It's actually perfect for the setup of international competitions where all the players can shoot from the outside.
Japan with a second serving here. Takeuchi looking to back down. Troy Rosario natapak do sa baseline. Turnover yan in favor of the Philippines.
So even sa size-wise, Takeuchi a lot taller than Troy, pero kita mo nakakasabay siya dun sa lateral movement ni Takeuchi. It's so easy for him to defend him and not even give him anything from the inside.
Nakakagulat ba yung 0-3 record netong Japan so far in this tournament?
Yeah, ever since before, history ng Japan as an Asian power, maganda na rin yung kanilang record. They've been very consistent. It's just that syempre nung naglakihan at naggalingan yung sa China and even in Iran, naging iba na yung landscape ng Asian basketball. Napag-iwanan na ng bahagya ang Japan, but never are they a weak basketball country.
Takeuchi getting it done on both ends of the floor. He came up with a block on one end, and dito sa kabila meron siyang 3-point play opportunity at pagkakataon din na sungkitin ang kalamangan para sa Japan.
Pagkaaralan talaga si Troy Rosario. You see what happened right there. He had a clear lane when he cut through the basket. That's why it's so easy for him to receive that pass and go for the shot. Takeuchi right now, kita mo, he's got great movement, great size. He can shoot well from the outside against Iran. Although kinain sila ng buhay ng Iran, itong si Takeuchi, he led the Japanese team in scoring.
Tabla sa dos ang ating labanan. El Granada na libre. He buries that three. Pahinga kahapon si Gary after scoring 16 the day before. And he picks up right where he left off.
It really speaks well of the consistency of Gary David. We are really looking for a guy who can contribute from the outside. And Gary has been very consistent here in the Jones Cup. Nagkakasunod-sunod si Troy Rosario. I believe that's his second. Yeah, that's his first foul. First foul ni Troy.
And Troy Rosario is gonna have to watch it. Dalawa lang sila ni Tautua na talaga namang pwedeng sumentro. We have Pingris and the rest of that front line to try and help out. Pero wala nga po si Thos at si Taulava sa ballgame na ito. At kung ngayon lang po kayo nag-tune in sa Jones Cup on TV5, we've been on all week long. Si Andre Blatch po, hindi nakakalaro so far in this tournament. Kailangan niyang umuwi sa Estados Unidos dahil namatayan siya ng kanyang tiyo at meron din pong karamdaman ang kanyang ina. He is expected back later on this week.
Yun na nga, it's going to be good na makabalik si Andre Blatch, to join either the Gilas team dito sa Jones Cup. Kasi lalong-lalo na in the wind-up, malalakas at malalaki din ang ating mga makakalaban. It's also good preparation for Andre to get his rhythm going, lalong-lalo papasok sa FIBA Asia.
So bukod kay Blatch, kay Taulava at Thos, hindi rin po maglalaro o hindi rin po naka-lineup sa ballgame na ito sina Dondon Ontiveros and Jimmy Alapag. Dami nagtatanong bakit papalit ng palit na lineup. Unang-unang pong dahilan, kasi pwede po.
Pwede.
Pangalawa, araw-araw ang laro. Pangatlo, tune-up tournament to. Gusto nila Coach Tab at ng buong coaching staff na matesting lahat ng manlalaro sa pool so far. Titignan sino nga ba yung nakakagets na ng sistema. Titignan sino ba makakapag-contribute para sa Gilas.
Alam mo, so far, this is going to be the third game of Gilas and naka fourth game of Gilas rather. Makikita mo kagad si Coach Tab, nagamit niya lahat ng kanyang mga players and it's going to be a very difficult decision to come up with a final 12 because all the 16 players who are here are playing great basketball for the country.
Actually, nagsalita pa, no? Nabasa natin kina Musong Castillo, si SBP official Ricky Vargas na aabangan din o aantayin pa rin ng Gilas Pilipinas kung sakasakali na magiging handa na si Junmar Fajardo bago magsimula ang FIBA Asia Championship. So bago kailangan isubmit yung final lineup, tatanggapin at tatanggapin pa rin siya ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Malaking bagay talaga si Junmar. And para sa akin, there's a lot of upside here when you participate in international competition because all these players like you've seen Terence, Calvin, they're playing great basketball here. Magiging iba ang laro niya pagdating sa PBA pagbalik nila because their confidence is so high.
Japan trying to test out their long bomb so far, hindi umuubra para sa kanila. Castro looking to penetrate, nasundutan from behind.
Tabusi, kita mo, nasasabayan niya si the Blur. Tabusi is another quick player with NBA experience as well.
Rosario pinalitan na dito ni Rani Del De Ocampo, so lumiit pa lalo ang lineup natin so far with etong si De Ocampo and Pingris being the forwards. RDO misses on that 3 ball. Norwood playing the 3 spot, keeps it on this side of the floor.
Our 5 inside, you have to be versatile. And kita mo, you just have to keep on moving. Mabibilis itong Japanese big men. And they can also shoot from the outside.
3 minuto, mahigit na ang lumilipas sa ating bakbakan kontra Japan. De Ocampo at the post, spinning to the lane, kisses it off the glass. Niluwa nga lang ng Rinyo.
It's a great move there by Rani Del.
Takeuchi trying to decide what to do. Puta tayo nabot kay Gabe. Underneath, Japan is scrambling. Takeuchi lost it. Nanatili sa kanilang possession with only 9 seconds to try and generate a shot.
The worst person, Kanamaru, just forgot that Gabe is one of the toughest defenders the Philippines ever had. He has played great in the world level and lalong-lalo na pagdating dito sa Jones Cup.
Kanamaru hindi ginamit yan ng Japan nung nakalaban nila ang Iran. Takeuchi, nakakita yung kanyang kalibre so far early in this game.
You see that move, makita mo face up and then he can put the ball on the floor. Great footwork, great skills for a 6'9" player.
David to De Ocampo. Back over to Gary. Long bomb on the way. Mintis. Pagkakataon na yun. But look at Gary track down his own board. He's in trouble though. He was being harassed on that sideline at na-turn over na ng tuluyan ang possession. Ranidel closing out on that shooter. Japan moving that leather around. Down the middle they go.
Great
Big block once again mula kay Norwood. David on the breakout will get a gimme. That's going to be another 3-point lead para sa Pilipinas.
That's how you get pumped when you have two great defensive stops, which translates to easy basket on the opposite end.
Si Hirose hindi pa nakita kanina yung nangyari sa kakampi niya kay Gabe Norwood. Ano? Atapang-atao, sinalaksakan pa rin. Pareho lang naman ang naging resulta.
Binura ni Gabe yung mga tira nila.
Hirose out to Tabuse. Lines up a long one. Stepping ba yun? Doesn't matter dahil mintis naman ang tira. Norwood once again with a slap. Pupunta kay Castro, possession. David puts it on the floor on that baseline na ibit. Gabe to De Ocampo. Ping. Susukatin si Takeuchi. Tatapikan from behind. The Japanese was trying to push it hard. Takeuchi bothered by the defense of Ping. Castro to De Ocampo. Back to Castro. Down the gutter the defense. But set off the glass for two.
That's what quickness can do for you. He just froze that defense just standing there. No one was able to really challenge that shot.
5 na ang abante ng Gilas Pilipinas. Mahigit 4 na minuto pa natitira sa ating unang yugto. Talagang yung bola dadaan at dadaan kay Takeuchi. Ano? He is front and center pagdating sa kanilang opensa.
Well, ang gusto kasi ng Japan is to really attract that help defense. He wants we know that Takeuchi is their #1 player, so he's going to attract that defense to free up the shooters on the opposite side. But so far, I think kaya-kaya ng single coverage si Takeuchi with if you have like a Mark Pingris or even kanina it was Troy Rosario guarding him.
Panidel De Ocampo delivers once again. Pushing the Philippines lead back up to 4. On the attack, it is Furukawa. David trying to keep in front. They give it up to the right side. De Ocampo called for that reach in. Kanamura ang umatake doon. And with 3 minutes and 19 remaining in this first quarter, break muna tayo. So far, itong Gilas Pilipinas, with our smaller lineup compared to Japan, has held their own. Pero ngayon, ipinasok na dito sina Mo Tautua at Aldridge Ramos, 2 of the larger, longer guys we have on the lineup.
Yeah, parang hindi talaga nawawala, makikita mo yung kombinasyon ni Coach Tab. Nandyan pa rin yung quickness because napaka-importante with these guys. These guys are quick and they also always will look for that shot from the outside.
Bagong pasok din, itong sila Matt Ganuelas-Rosser at Calvin Abueva. Ang naiwan na lang mula sa ating starting lineup is si Doubler, Jason Castro. Japan sinusukat yung loob, sabay dinala yung bola sa labas. Takeuchi with the offensive rebound. Abueva para sa support sa Pilipinas. Ramos looking to set it up. They go to Castro on that left side. He's all alone. Ramos mula sa kanto. Back to Ganuelas. Abueva for a long one. Minti sa kanyang unang tekada. 2.5 minuto natitira sa ating unang yugto. Down the middle. Kanamaru bothered by the defense. Abueva takes the contact. Traveling ang pinito sa kanya.
Sa banggaan, I think kakayanin natin tong Japan, no? Sa ilalim, kakayanin. But you know what's nice about their big guy? Pinapangunahan pa rin ni Takeuchi. He's getting a lot of offensive rebounds because he's using his quickness to go around those guys boxing him out.
Jostling for position underneath the basket. Bago mag-pop out itong shooter ng Japan. Abueva with a hand on it, pero Kanamaru bola. They go to the baseline. 2 to shoot. The guys in white. Calvin para sa board. Rosser. Back over to Castro. Abueva tatanggap. Minti sa pangalawang tira. Malamig pa si Calvin Abueva.
Tulak din kay Tautuan. Hindi niya nakita ng referee.
Takeuchi battling for possession. Last touch daw, isa sa mga naka-asul.
Malaking bagay din yung nakapagpahinga ang Japan ng isang araw. Makikita mo, they're more relaxed now with their approach.
Pinalitan muna dito si Hajima, no? Ang papalitan. Etong si Furukawa. Castro likewise will shoot to the bench. Hajima with 11. They go to the wing. That three-pointer is missed. Bueva trying to make things happen. They go to Romeo. Rinig mo naman yung hiyawan para kay Terence dyan sa loob ng gymnasium. Romeo misses. Bradley Ardrand. Hajima is free and he makes his pay.
They've been very consistent with their shots from the outside. Alalahanin natin yung mga tumatalong bansa sa kanila like Iran and even Chinese Taipei. There was a time that lumalamang pa sila ng bahagya in the beginning, pero pag-iiwanan na lang sila. So we need one good run against this team.
Rosser tatanggap. Pupunta kay Romeo. Looking to slice through. Abueva with a shot clock at 1. Di na-realize na paubos na yung ating 24.
You know, I would say that execution at this point has been really sluggish. We cannot really get into the rhythm that we normally would see. You know, we've seen it in the Russia game. Mas maganda yung, mas fluid yung ating opensa. For some reason, for some parts of the Korea game, ganun din. But right now, at this point, medyo malambot yung ating pagsisimula. We haven't really established the kind of game that we want against the Japanese.
Hajima being hounded here by Calvin Abueva. They want to put up the last possible attempt dahil kakapraso differential ng shot clock at quarter clock. Takeuchi in trouble. Tautua takes it away. Enough time for a Hail Mary. Too strong lang para dito kay Calvin Abueva. Very low scoring first quarter to, Eric. Ang Gilas Pilipinas got off to a strong start pero nangagat din naman ang depensa ng Japan kaya 1 punto lang ibabaon nating kalamangan.